Good morning, everybody. It's Mrs. D here. I wanted to take a little bit of time to go over your packet for today. I think it was helpful for you to see yesterday some of the directions for math and other ways you can do it. So I'm just going to go through everything in your packet really quick today so you can see what's going on. Before I do, important news. I was just in a meeting with the Jefferson team online yesterday, and we found out that Monday, April 20th, which is this coming Monday, is Ketchup Day. Wait a minute, that's not right. It's not like ketchup and mustard day. Ketchup day, right? So catch up on things that we were behind on. Remember, sometimes we did this in the classroom, right? If we ever had a lot going on that week, we needed to do some catch-up time to just go back into our unfinished work folders. So that's what Monday is going to be. No new packet work should be done. We found that people weren't getting their packets on time. Some of you weren't getting your packets in time for you to start on Monday morning. The company that is printing them for us just isn't able to get them out quite as quickly as the first packets. So to accommodate for that, which means to make sure that we find a way to work with that, what we're going to do is have packets now start on Tuesday. Okay, so your new packet that might be coming to you today or tomorrow or sometime over the weekend or maybe even on Monday is for you to start on Tuesday. So it's going to say Monday on it. It's not actually for Monday. Monday is catch-up day. The district as a whole, so everyone in Norwalk, it's called a flex day. So we're able to use it how we need to. So I know a lot of you didn't get your packets in time this week. So that's what we're going to be doing with that time, is using it to catch up. If you didn't miss any of your packets or you were able to finish everything, you don't have anything unfinished, there'll be some things online that I'll be sharing with you. So it's a good day to catch up on some reading, some math work, maybe on Symphony or Compass. There'll be a few different things. I'm also going to try to figure out a way for us to meet. I'm trying a new tool in Google, today. And we'll see if maybe we can get online and meet on video with that. So I'll keep you guys posted for some of those things on Monday. Otherwise, Monday, no new packet work. Okay, moving on to today's packet. All right, so today is day 23 in your packet. We are going to be talking about reading first. Reading, you're going back to the article from yesterday. So you're going to be going back to this U.S. schools need to focus more on gym classes from yesterday. So you're going to have to flip back in your packet. Okay. Yours looks a little different than mine because it's not double-sided, but you'll flip back to that. Then you're going to fill out this page about that article. Okay. So this is kind of like the one that you filled out earlier this week that you shared with me, where you're going to have to write what the topic is, what the clue words and phrases were, and what the author's point of view were. When I got some of these back from some of you earlier this week, I saw a lot of you finding main ideas. So that was awesome for me to see because we worked so hard on it during this year, right? The last few weeks that we were in school, we really talked about main idea a lot. So it was pretty awesome you were able to do that. But point of view is a little bit different. It's more of their opinion or their perspective about a topic. So for example, if I said to you, I love doing school from home. I get to wear my pajamas, I get to eat my food from home for lunch, and I get to go outside at my house. Then I might be able to say, wow, that author, that person who was saying that, really thinks that doing schoolwork at home is good. They think it's great, right? That's their point of view. That's their perspective. That's where they're coming from on this particular topic, okay? But if somebody said, working on schoolwork at home is the worst because I don't get to see my friends, I don't get to go to recess, I don't have my pencil pouch with all of my crayons in it, so I don't get to color as much. Whatever you're thinking about is, what does that author really think about this topic? So I would say this person thinks that working on schoolwork at home is not good. Okay, so it's a little bit different than main idea. You're really wanting to figure out, what does the author think about this topic? That's what their point of view is. Okay, so try to do that with that for today. Your writing work for today is the work that you're going to take a picture of and send to me so I can check it out. It's checking to see if you can find different parts of an opinion writing piece in somebody else's writing, okay? So it goes back to the Oreo method. Remember, we did this way back at the beginning of the year. Opinion, reasons, we talked about examples or explanations, and then opinion again. Remember, it tells you here, when we talked about it, we said it's really or-re-re-o, right? You might have more than one reason for it to be a really powerful opinion, to really support your ideas. So you're going to look through this reading, and you're going to underline the opinion in red. You're going to underline the reasons in green. It says there's 2 of them. Okay, so there should be 2 things underlined in green. And then it says underline the explanations or elaborations. Those are the examples, right, that go with each of the reasons in blue. You don't have those colors. No big deal. If you have different colors, just cross them out and say I used green for this one, I used yellow for this one, and I used purple for this one, okay? You don't have that many colors, also no big deal. You can do different kinds of underlining or marking. You could do a straight underline for one, a squiggly underline for one, and then a circle for another, okay? Whatever way you find to show me that those are different parts of this is fine, okay? Some of you have seen your work have highlighters. That's also fine, but whatever way you can, no big deal. Just write in here for me whatever key you use so I know what you are showing me as a reason or an opinion or an explanation, okay? Math today is the same kind of thing as yesterday. You're matching fractions with number lines, but this is a game. Most of you at home, I don't think, have people who are sitting at home just saying, oh, I can't wait to play math games with you. No one at my house ever wants to play math games with me. So if you are like me and don't have anyone to play a math game with you, you can play it by yourself, okay? So you can just pretend that you're two players and you can pick a number. You don't have to cut out these cards if you don't want to or you can't. You can just pick a card, pick a fraction, right? And then you can write it next to the number line that it could fit on, okay? So you'll see that the same fractions appear on here twice, because if you were playing it with somebody else, right, you're going to have it twice. So you're going to go and you're going to say, well, where would 1/5 fit on a fraction number line, okay? So you're going to have to see which of these number lines is split up into 5 equal parts, right? This one is, oh, but wait, this one doesn't just go from 0 to 1. This one goes from 0 to 5. So that one's a little bit different, right? Oh, this one goes from 0 to 1 and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1/5 could fit on this number line right here. Okay, so I would write 1/5 on this number line. If you have, let's say, a mixed number, this is something new. It's a whole number and a fraction. It's going to be between the number at the beginning and the next whole number. So 1 1/4, 1 1/4 is going to be between 1 and 2. So you're going to have to find a number line that has 0 to at least 2, right? So you're going to be looking at something like this one or this one that goes 0 to 5, okay? Then when you find what the whole number would fit, you're going to look at the fraction. So then you're going to look at how many equal parts are between 1 and 2. So for example, if I look at this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, well, this has 5 parts. So that doesn't match my denominator of 4 here, right? There's not 4 equal parts between 1 and 2. So that one doesn't work. Let me look at this one. Here's 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. It would fit in this one, right? 1 1/4, 4 equal parts. One of those parts filled in. So 1 1/4 could go here. 1 1/4. Okay? So that's what you're going to do, is figure out where you think these fractions should go, and you can just write them in on the number line. If you can't play the math game, just find a match for them, okay? Some of them might fit on more than one number line, so if you have the number twice, find a different number line for it if you can, or put it on the same one, okay? However, you can show me that you can figure out where these fractions should fit. For science today, you're going to be reading an article about metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is the change that butterflies go through in their life cycle, right? They change from a caterpillar into a butterfly, okay? Metamorphosis is the name for that change, okay? So you're going to go and read through, and then there's 2 questions at the end. How does metamorphosis help the monarch, and what are the stages of the monarch's life cycle? So you're looking at a different part of butterfly's life now. You're not just looking at the migration. You're looking at their life cycle and their metamorphosis. I am going to share with you a different version of this article. It has the same information, but it's going to be probably a little bit closer to most of your reading levels, so it might be a little easier for you to understand what's going on. I'll share that on Google Classroom and on Dojo, so check that out if you're having a hard time with this article. I think the other one's going to be a lot easier for you to understand, and it'll give you all the same information. That's all the work that you have for me today. You have some music work in your packet, and then you have your independent reading that you're doing on Raz-Kids, Epic, or with Books from Home. You can always fill out one of those reading sheets if you'd like, to talk about what you read in nonfiction or what you read in fiction. If you ran out of pages already for the week, just enjoy your reading. Okay? Any questions, friends? I'm here for you on Dojo or on Google Classroom. Just let me know. Have a good day, everybody.